All right. What's good, guys? At my house. This one should be a fun video. I'm probably gonna let you guys get situated on here, get a couple of you guys in here before I start with everything. But yeah, I definitely wanted to explain this one. So no drama at all with this. All love. We'll be good with everything as far as the dealership goes. So I got to answer a couple of questions. This is why I went live with this, because of the fact that I'd rather just, I'll post a video obviously on the channel, but I'll actually be, discussing with you guys while I'm right here, just in case you have any questions right off the bat about everything going on. But as of today, as of in an hour and a half, it will be my last shift working with Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach. So I want to explain that for you guys, because I owe some people an explanation. Especially people that I'm currently doing business with or was in the process of doing business with. So I definitely owe them an explanation. I also want to let you guys know what's going on next for the channel. So that's something that I definitely want to explain to everybody. And then I want to let you guys know also what I liked about working as a sales rep or as a sales specialist or whatever you want to call it, and what I really didn't like about it. And hopefully I'm going to try to wrap this up in a half hour so I don't leave you guys for too long. I know that I got OCD, that the closet crack is bugging me. So let me close the door completely. Okay. All right. So I got 23 people in here already. That's not bad. That's not bad for 2 minutes. And 3 likes. If you guys want to move your chat thing for a minute and hit the like button, hopefully we'll get this one some support, get it up in the ranking. So make sure if you're watching, just hit that like button for me. Whether you like the video title or not, definitely help support the channel. So I'll get into this in just a moment here. Thank you guys for the likes. We went up big time. We're at 10 likes now, which is really dope. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video yesterday too with the brake job for the Maserati that I posted. Also with the Dodge Charger. I will be driving some more cars. I'm trying to get out this week, possibly to Infinity, to drive the Infinity that you guys wanted me to drive. What it was, a Q50, and then you guys wanted me to drive the G70, which is pretty much identical to the Stinger in most ways, but more of like the luxury model Stinger, I think. I'm going to be doing my research so I can get better knowledge on that. I want to try to drive that. I'm still trying to drive an Audi, either A3 or A4. I know both have been suggested. We'll see what I can get my hands on. I also want to drive a couple of Mercedes models, C300, the new A-Class, because I'm very intrigued by the A-Class. Mercedes here in Daytona has a McLaren 570, I believe. Not that I'll probably drive that, but I definitely want to get that on camera for you guys. I also want to get on camera the AMG, what's the name of it? The AMG sedan. It's like the AMG GT 4-door. I forgot what that's called. You guys can probably tell me in the chat what it's called. But hopefully you guys, I tried to post on my social media yesterday. Yes, AMG GT 63, that one. I tried to post on my Instagram and Snapchat story yesterday to let you guys know that I was going to be doing something around this time today. I said 24 hours because obviously everybody's in different time zones. The blessing about YouTube and social media stuff is that people from around the world can tune in and stuff like this. So I didn't know what time it was where you guys were. So I said 24 hours just to, make sure that it made sense for everybody. But yeah, so I'm going to get on that topic at hand. It's been about 5 minutes. Give people time to come in here. So I can explain it, because I know you guys are probably going to come in. Some people will come in late and then they'll be like, what happened? What happened? And so I don't want to say it over and over and over again. So what I'll do is, like I said, after this is over with, what I do with most live streams, I'll post this on the channel. I would have done this outside in my car, like in my driveway or something. I just didn't know how well I'd be able to stream out there. So I was just like, oh, let me just do it here in one of the rooms of the house. So let's see. I don't have any particular questions right off the bat, so I'll get started. So, like I said, as of today, in about an hour and a half, I'll be working my last shift as a sales specialist at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach. What I will be doing is I'll be going back to what I did in the first place, which is filming videos there as just me filming videos and adding some notoriety to the dealership. And hopefully bringing some more people in, because a big problem with that dealership is a lot of people didn't know it was there. Even after being there since April of 2016, a lot of people still don't know it's there. So I want to bring more notoriety to the dealership and review some of these cars and show you guys, that we do have, or they do have, those cars there, and that you can do business with them there as well. It's worked out very well. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be focusing more on my internet website business that I've been doing since 2011. I'm going to make sure that that's going well. I've also got a couple other projects I want to start. I told you that the fiance, she's got a couple of things that she wants to get going. I'm going to be working on her social media pages and helping her get her business off the ground and help motivate her. So we're going to be doing stuff completely entrepreneurship wise, which, we've been doing in the past. It's just that, I do want to explain it to everybody why I'm leaving. So I am on terms with everybody. No hard feelings, all on a good note. I will still be at the dealership maybe once or twice a week, filming stuff, whatever comes in. I'll still be doing that. So completely good terms. It's been a pleasure. I had a great time. And whatever I say here, I'm definitely not, trying to, push any deceit or lying about anything, because I'm sure my old coworkers or the owner or my old manager and stuff will watch this video too. So you guys can tell that I'll be telling the truth throughout this whole thing. So all of, I definitely want to keep a good relationship with everybody there, so I plan on doing so. Reason being is I am just not a great salesperson. If anything, I am a product specialist or like brand ambassador kind of thing. I'm better behind the camera than I am behind the desk. And I'll explain why I like sales and why I don't like sales, the pros and cons. But I can get someone excited about the brands and the cars. If somebody comes in, and this has happened plenty of times, that don't know about Maserati and Alfa Romeo because of our demographic and our traffic that comes in, they didn't even know the dealership was there, so they stop and see the cars, or they saw the commercial about Alfa online. I can get them excited about the car. I can make them love it. But as far as pushing them into a sale, which, that's another part that I don't like that I'll get into. I'm not good at that. I'm very low pressure. That's what they like to call it in sales, to where if people aren't ready to, move forward, I'm not like, oh, well, you got to do this, or, oh, this sales only going on for so long, or, like that sales stuff. This is my first like sales job, and I haven't really had too many real jobs. I worked at Red Lobster, and then I went straight into my internet business. So, sales was very new to me. It was a learning experience. So I definitely, I kind of was just winging my way through, but, I just wasn't a good salesperson. Like if there was a job for like brand ambassador, or like doing just events and stuff like that, I could do that all day long. But as far as making people stay enough to spend that kind of money, is tough. And the turnaround with Maserati Alfa Romeo is not, people don't come there and buy a car in a day in most cases. A lot of times they're doing their due diligence online, maybe watching my videos, stuff like that, which is cool. But they're also, talking to their significant other, saying, hey, I'm going to go try to buy this $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 car. You want to come back with me and come see it? Maybe we'll go back home, check out our finances. We'll make sure this is in place, this is in place. Then 3 months later or 2 months later, then they come back and stuff. So the turnaround is not like a lot of places to where they come for that car or they come to see that car, they end up walking out with that car. It doesn't happen like that all the time. So sales there, you don't sell a ton. Maserati sells about 1,100 cars nationwide a month. So they have a very low quota and they like to keep it that way anyway. So it's not like you're selling a Maserati every day. Alfa Romeo is a little bit more common, but still doesn't have a lot of brand notoriety here in the States. So it's not something that a lot of people are just, busting down the door to come and get. So that was also working against me as, I didn't always have the opportunity. There'll be a lot of times I'd be in the offices just chilling for hours on hand with nobody to actually make some kind of move on or to have an opportunity. So I'd be working on my websites or whatnot and trying to, do other stuff that would, kind of benefit my time. So, that was kind of like, well, I'm not a great salesman. And then I don't have the opportunity to become a better salesman as much as I would like. So it's like, I knew that I was leaving probably end of last month. Yeah, end of February. I knew that I was leaving. I heard I talked to a couple of you guys, and a couple of you guys knew. I left it in a comment saying that I wouldn't be there that long, etc. So a couple of you guys might have known, but yeah, I've known for a while. But I had to actually come and tell you guys, and I wanted to tell you today because I didn't want you to think it was like some kind of April Fool's joke if I did it tomorrow on my first day off of the dealership. So I was like, well, let me not do it on April Fool's Day because you guys would call BS and the whole thing. So I was like, I'll just do it right before the shift anyways. It's a little bit more authentic, to do it right before then. So, yeah, everything's good. Like I said, with the owner, with everything. And this is not because of my videos. Okay, Maserati didn't want me terminated. So any kind of videos that are constructive criticism, it doesn't have to do with that. It doesn't have to do with anything that I messed up on as far as, I just wasn't being too productive. Couple of things that also changed there. I was on a commission / hourly pay. So they ended up changing that and not complaining at all. This is just how it goes. They ended up changing that to full commission. So my hourly pay, I'd get paid hourly, a little bit over a minimum wage. And then I'd get a smaller commission on any cars that I sold. And then they switched us to full commission. So me being there and not being able to get as many cars out, you end up owing money in the long run, big time. I think I was in a hole like negative $800 last time I checked. So, not only if I'm not really selling things, I'm owing money, and then I'm just kind of wasting time when I can be really maximizing my time a lot more. So I was like, oh, okay, probably shouldn't do that. That was one of the things, and that is completely fine. If you really want to make money, you had to sell other cars. You have to sell used cars in a used car dealership. You have to sell Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, which my owner owned all three of the dealerships. So in order to really make any money or be any productive being there, you have to sell like 10 or so cars a month. That's impossible if you're selling just Maserati Alfa. I didn't want to sell any other cars because I'm not a car salesman. I'm a Maserati Alfa Romeo car enthusiast. So that was a big part of the problem. Since I'm not a car salesman, I can't sell every car that I come across. And then since I'm more of an enthusiast over a salesperson, then it's still hard for me to even sell the cars that I'm very passionate about, which is the big reason why I started this. So, after being around a dealership for so long, I wanted to try to help you guys out and say, hey, let me talk to a real car guy. And maybe he can help me into this buying process and make it easy for me. Be someone who's very transparent, very easygoing, and it's not going to push me into buying this car, but it's going to show me why I should buy this car. And then hopefully the car helps make that decision for that person. And then it helps from there. I kind of want to be like that guy, but I don't think that really exists in sales. I think sales is a little bit more cold-blooded, a little bit more cutthroat. And it's more about tricks and tactics. And like I said, it's not me. It's not what I've really been made for. So sales is one of those things to where it's hard for me to do. Not my cup of tea. My fiance is watching this, and she just set the peace sign. So if you see Fit Mermaid there, that's my fiance. So she's happy that I'm leaving because we get to work on more things that are more important for us, more longevity, and I get to be home more. And we get to spend more time as a family. So as you can see, that is her way of saying that with the peace sign down there. I'll get into you guys' chat in a minute too. What I love and what I hate about sales. Before I get into that, can you guys move your chat over, hit that like button, help get the channel up and get it going, so I can tell you more about that. And also, before I get into that as well, while you guys are hitting that like button, appreciate you. I'm going to tell you what's up next for the channel. So the channel, I have been very, very restricted and in a bubble with doing just Maserati Alfa Romeo videos, as I love them and as I want to do the best videos I can with those. I'm going to continue to do that. Like I said, I haven't severed my ties. I just spent time at Ferrari Maserati in Orlando, as you guys saw on my social media page. So I'll be doing videos with them. And I'll still be hitting that hard, but I want to get more cars out there. Doing this whole test drive thing shows me that I should be out there putting more cars on camera, because you guys don't necessarily check out the car, but you'll watch the content because you enjoy watching me review it, which is very humbling, which is very awesome. So it's really cool to know that I can go to any kind of car brand and talk about it, and you guys will watch it and put your input in, whether you like it or not, which is fine. You'll put your input in just by knowing that I'm doing it, which is cool, because it's not necessarily the product, but the person. So I want to get out there. I'm going to get out to more dealerships and reach out to more dealerships and start doing more cars with them. And I'm going to start trying to put out videos like once a day. If I can do 6 videos a day, 5 videos, or not a day, sorry, a week, and have that kind of row and line up with content for you guys. I want to put it out there. I want to be, as big as some of these YouTubers like Shmi and Supercars of London, and Mr. JWW vehicle versions. Obviously I'm not going to be soaring over them, but I definitely have the potential to be able to do these things because you guys do like my style and you like what I'm doing here. So I want the opportunity to help the channel grow. So I'm going to do that as much as possible. So the future of the channel, actually, there's going to be even more videos coming out because I've just expanded my horizons. It's not just Maserati Alfa now. It'll be that plus other stuff. So I'll be getting some good stuff out to you guys. This week, I got all kinds of videos lined up. I have videos that I've filmed previous to my departure here. So you're still going to see me in uniform and stuff, but trust me, those are older videos that I've filmed already that just haven't released past this day of being my last day. So that's coming up. I have a controversial one coming up that I kind of wanted to wait until after I was no longer employed by the dealership. So I am going to be releasing that sometime this week. Constructive criticism, but one of those things to where it's probably not going to go over as well, but it needs to be one of those things that need to be put out there. So I'll let you guys hold the anticipation for that one. So that's coming up. And then this weekend, Saturday, I'm going to the Exotic Car Festival in Celebration, Florida. So if you guys are out there, definitely come see what's up, because you'll see me with the camera. Last year when I was there, the Bugatti Chiron was there, Bugatti Huayra, the LaFerrari Aperta. So there was a lot of cool cars there, just to name those 3 at that show. So I'm going to be filming at that show again. So I'll be out there this Saturday, Celebration, Florida, which is Orlando, is Disney property. I'll be out there probably around 10, about 10 a.m. So if you guys are out there, come see me. All right. So what I love about sales, or I guess being a sales specialist, I love all the good people I get to meet. I've made some really good friends over time. I've connected with a lot of good people. I've had people call the dealership asking for me, asking for Mr. RonsRides, asking for RonsRides, coming up there showing me their cars. People that I've been able to change their lives or put a smile on their face when they've gotten into their first, what they consider exotic car. Because a lot of these brands are like new money kind of thing. So with Alfa Maserati, that's where you start a lot of times. And, it's life-changing for a lot of people. And to know that I did them a great service, and just by me being me and being just as excited as they are about driving and showing the car is awesome. Like I said, I've met great people. I've worked with great people, made great friendships along the way. I've learned so much. It's definitely been an amazing learning experience for sure. A lot of knowledge I can take away from something like this. Just all the stuff that goes in on the back end about the brands, everything as far as that. My Maserati trainers, my Alfa Romeo trainers. I've made a lot of great friendships. I've done a lot of great business with people, and it's been awesome being able to have people come up there for you. It's a really dope experience, and yeah, I really really appreciate it. Things I do not like about sales. Well, let's see. There's a list of them. I don't like pushing people. That's why I say I wasn't very pushy. I don't like pushing people into a sale. I don't like calling people over and over and over, emailing them over and over and over. And this is what you're supposed to do, what they make you do, what do you have to do, what's required. Bugging people. When are you going to do this? Are you going to come on? I just want to make sure. But like, if any of you guys I've done business with or talked to, and you see email after email after email, I'm sorry. That's it. I'm sorry. That's just what I have to do. I've had people hang up on me, and I've had people say, "Why are you calling me?" and all this kind of stuff, and like just give you attitude and stuff is just crazy. People who are just kind of like BS is like, okay, like you show interest, but then when I try to show you something or do something, then it's like, I want to back out, or I've had some pain in the ass people, and I'm honestly, I don't know how it happens, but like I've had this one lady just recently, and she was just giving me such a hard time because one, her email went into the system, and I took it out because she didn't want any spam sent to her personal email, and she her email went into the system and it was in the back end. So I took it out on my side, but they still sent her emails, and she called up to the dealership saying that, she trusts me with her email, and they're still emailing her, and that she doesn't like my videos. She doesn't even want to buy Maserati anymore. But prior to this, I spent a couple hours, a couple different times on the phone with this lady, trying to find her the perfect control portage, send her pictures. I looked at different dealerships for her, like stuff that wouldn't even get me business. So like stuff like that, people try to assassinate your character. Like people hate sales people. Like people really hate sales specialists. And yeah, I don't want to be in a position to where I'm hated as like guilty and proven innocent. I'm just trying to make a buck off of you. When it was completely opposite for me, I'm just trying to be like, hey, this is an awesome car. Let's go have some fun in it. Hey, you like it? You can buy it if you want. Like kind of that kind of stuff. So I hated the pushiness. I hated the negativity that came from it. I got a super chat. Oh, my first super chat. I'll be getting to you, Review Fever, in just a second. It's just it was such a hard experience being the bad guy, and that's not what I am, but that's what salespeople are. It's a lot of email and a lot of phone calls, a lot of high pressure. And when people have problems with service and stuff like that, you're to blame because you sold them the car. And when something goes wrong, you're that person. And I mean, sales is for people. There's specific people that can do sales, and they can do this kind of stuff, and they have that FU attitude, or whatever. It's just not me. So I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. It's like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was good at basketball, and then he decided, let me go try out baseball, and then baseball didn't work out for him after a season, so he went back to basketball. Me going back to managing and developing my websites with my partners. And then sticking to YouTube stuff is me going back to basketball. So it's me going back to the fundamentals. Hey, I tried it. I was interested in it. I wanted to do something great. It didn't quite work out. Worked out for some people. And you guys, hopefully you're happy. Some people, it did not. Some people really didn't like me, or they didn't like the videos, or, et cetera, et cetera. So, it's time to get back to basics and back to basketball. I'll get back to the comments get to the comments in a second, but Review Fever, send me a super chat. If you guys don't know, super chat is where you'll donate to the channel, and you will get recognized, obviously, in the chat. That's kind of like your way of saying, hey, I'm donating to you. Help me out and talk to me about what I need to say. So, Review Fever, I'm renting a Ghibli off of Turo for my birthday in 2 weeks to test it out for a couple of days before I decide on the purchase. I've been hearing that you can rent Ghiblis. You can rent them through Enterprise too. Enterprise. I don't know, man. I don't know why they're doing like Ghibli riddles. I feel like I don't know. Should you be able to like just hand those cars out? Because I know they're gonna be like the watered down models. They're not gonna be the really optioned out models. And then when people do rent them, they're gonna be like, man, these cars are garbage. Like dang. Like I mean, like how Doug DeMuro did, where he reviewed a very basic Ghibli, and then he was like, "This is garbage." You know what I mean? But then if you were to get one that was like higher spec'd out, then it was like, okay, I would dig this. I would like this. This is what Maserati is supposed to be. But I know if you have it on Turo, they might have something that's a little bit better. Hopefully, you get the S model or SQ4 model, and you have a little bit more power behind it. I would definitely like to know what your thoughts about it on that car before you do your purchase. Because if you have any questions, definitely hit me up because I would like to know exactly, what they're charging and what they're getting out. Because, like I said, it could make the brand look kind of bad if that's the case. If that's the case, So, yeah, let me get back to scrolling up here so I can go over some of you guys' comments. So I want to do this live so you guys can hit me up right away, so you know what's good. What's up, Kim? Bird574. What's up? Fried chicken. What? Fried chicken now. Tell me what happened right this minute. Just told you. FCA, what happened? Yeah, AMG GT63. That car looks dope. Looks really dope. Hey, Ron, definitely interested in this video. Glad I could swing by. Yes, definitely. You joined late. Yep, I did just tell you. Let's see. Yeah, I was in the closet. What up? Let's see. Take the Julia QV on the way out. We still have that one that has like 54,000 miles on it. You don't want that one. And then we have a 2018 still with carbon ceramics, Monte Carlo blue. And then we have a 2018 Trofeo white with steel brakes. And we have a black 2018 with the carbon bucket racing seats. And then we have a Monte Carlo blue 2019 with the aluminum polished wheels on them. They're all pretty nice. That would be nice to take one with me. What business do you have? So I did explain that briefly, but if you guys don't know, manage and develop websites. We have several websites under our belt that we do. We're working on a big one right now that I'm not going to really talk about. You don't really talk about the projects. You just do them and then, let the work speak for itself. So I don't want to jinx anything by talking about the big project, but I've been doing that since 2011, 2012. So freelance stuff between us. We don't do anything for any other companies. So it's just for us. Let's see. Good morning. Wishing the best for you. Thank you so much. What internet sites you have. Good luck. Good luck with everything. Appreciate you guys. Gotta go. Have a good shift. Also a good day. Watch the full video when it's live. Yep, I'll post a video when it's done. What's up, Puerto Rico? Luxembourg. Nice. You have zero trouble getting me excited about the cars with each video. And that's the best thing, man. Like, if I can convey my excitement through these videos, then and I can do it in person, then obviously it's a plus, it's a bonus for me because it's just me being excited, genuinely excited. It's not a front. So like if I'm getting you guys excited through video, then I felt like I could get you guys excited in person. It's just turning that into sales was the problem. That's the tough part. And you have to get a certain amount of sales within a certain amount of period, or you'd have to leave anyway. They let you go anyway. So I would be on my way out if I, wouldn't have made it. So I was just like, probably just time to go. Let's see. We have Alfa Romeo here in Puerto Rico, but it's a Fiat dealership, not a Maserati. That's how some of them are. Some of them are Maserati, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo. When Alfa Romeo first started here, it was like Alfa Romeo, Fiat, Maserati. Yeah, they're kind of intertwined. FCA. No, sorry. I'm still gonna be making videos and stuff. I might, what may suffer is like the inside videos. Like I was still trying to get some like behind the scenes stuff, but like not everything I'll be able to get to right away because I won't be there when it arrives or when something happens in general, or when a cool car comes in, I might not see it right away. It'll be on, sight on scene kind of thing. Really difficult to sell Alfa Romeo. Totally not your problem. The Hong Kong Alfa Romeo dealership actually went out of business. Yikes. That's crazy. And it's crazy because Alphas are great cars. They're great cars. Aside from like little electrical software stuff they have, which is better than mechanical problems, that's a software flash. Alpha are great cars. I'm not sure. It's got to be brand awareness, but I feel like everybody should know about Alpha now. Like especially here in the States, they're playing all those commercials during like the big sporting events. Like I feel like you guys should be curious. Motor Trend, Car of the Year, 2018. Like you guys should be curious enough. And then once you actually test drive them out and stuff, like it should be easy from there. Job of a lifetime. You chucks it in the bin. Max, it wasn't me chucking it in the bin. And it's only a job of a lifetime if you're really making sales. Where I'm at in Daytona Beach, I'm on a road with 9 or 10 other dealerships, might be even more than that. A lot of competition, a lot of dealerships that are more well-known, that are better priced for people's ranges here for the demographic here. Okay, now if I was in Miami or like the Fort Lauderdale area, we might have a little bit more traffic, a little bit more business. But where I'm at, say if you had a Maserati Alfa Romeo dealership in the middle of Alaska, is it still the job of a lifetime if you're really not seeing a lot of traffic and selling a ton of cars and making a ton of people happy? Rather than sitting on your butt a lot and making phone calls and emails that are very dead end. That it's very subjective on what a job of a lifetime is. Because I consider what I do now, what I went to school for, and what I'm passionate about, a job of a lifetime. And I get to be at home. I get unlimited time. Doing other things around, the house, running errands, free time. I was working like 50 some hours a week at the dealership, plus doing my stuff online, plus doing the videos for you guys, so it was taking a toll on me, so I would consider it the job of a lifetime. But Max, I do appreciate you saying that because it gives me the opportunity to explain it. Watch from Poland, that's what's up. This is the exact situation my brother-in-law went through at the FC Corvette dealership. He ended up leaving when he owed $3,000 after working there for 12 years. It was a big struggle. See, that's what happens when you went to full commission. Since we went to full commission, I was like, oh, okay, that's probably not going to work. So I don't want to owe money. I'd rather be compensated for my time, which, like I said, I'm not complaining at all. That's just how it goes. You adapt, adjust, or, make your move forward. Chase happiness, my friend. And this is from Simon. I don't know if you remember, but my girl and I came down to look at Alphas, and you let us see what the Blue Stelvio quad was like. What an experience. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Simon. Wait, hold on. Am I saying it right? Is it Simone or Simon? I'm going to go with Simon. Okay. We'll say Mackenzie. That's easy. Thank you. I'm glad that you came by. Like I said, stuff like that is what was really cool about sales and having some notoriety online, because you guys would see me online. You're like, you're that guy from YouTube, or you're that RonsRides guy, or I've watched your videos, all that kind of stuff. Like, and people will actually do business with me from there. And that's really cool. Like I said, it's nice that I'm able to provide that experience, because a lot of people here, especially in this part of town, are very timid. They'll drive by, won't even get out of their cars. They're like, oh, I can't afford that. They won't let me look at that. Or, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be pressured. And like when I came up to them, I was like, hey, what's up? Hey, what do you know about Alfa Maserati? Oh, nothing? Well, and then I show them everything. Let's go for a drive. Check it out. All right. You guys want to buy it? All right. Not, or, you looking for something else? Okay. I understand. Here's my card. If you want to get at me, the car left a good enough impression. I felt like they would come back or whatnot, but I just wasn't be like, come here. You need to see what it's going to be. It's not as much as you think, like that wasn't me. So I'm glad I was able to provide that experience for you. Really cool. Like I said, stuff like that is really dope. Pro gamer, I am dancing naked. Oh, you are, and I like the emoji that you put after that. Well, have fun. It is 9:55 here in Florida, so in the morning, if you go to bed naked and you get up, you're happy to be alive on this Sunday. You're gonna dance naked. So nice, Ron. We love some drama. Yeah, that video is definitely going to cause a little stir. So it'll be out. I don't know when, sometime this week, but sometime one of these days. If you start reviewing cars from our brands with longer videos with a quality camera, you might get very big on YouTube. And so quality camera is subjective because like Doug DeMuro was like recording from an iPhone and he was getting all those views, but he kind of started a trend like with his titles too, and with how he had his quirks and features, and when he had his Doug score, like those were things that people weren't doing. So a lot of with his titles were okay. Why this car is worth this much money? Why this car isn't worth this much money? And then people will engage conversation. It's like, well, I think it's worth this much because, or I don't think it's worth this much because, and then the quirks and features. It's like, okay, who doesn't want to know cool things or hidden things about this car, especially if you just got it? Oh, what's this cool quirk or feature that maybe our salesperson didn't tell us about? And then the Doug score, comparing and contrasting, that's big. People like to do that anyways when they're car shopping. Compare, okay, what this has good performance, this has better handling, but this has better fuel economy. So like he started something that just was, even with his iPhone, it's the format of his videos, it was really smart. So he really came out running. So props to him for that. I'm not hating him on him for that. He's really good at what he does. Let's see. Honestly, I saw it coming. Steven, did you? I changed like my social media stuff. I changed all that stuff a while back too, to take the name out. I'm no longer running Maserati Alfa Romeo's Instagram. I still have rights to the Facebook. I won't be posting on anything, but I still have rights to the Facebook. So, I won't be doing any social media stuff. I will be if the marketing director calls me back. I still may do events. So if there's an event where we take the cars out to, I still may go out there and talk about the brand and, like I said, be that brand ambassador. So she is open to that. She said when the event comes up and if I'm needed, she'll hit me up to do so because I did most of the events while I was there. Thank you very much for giving me content and your experience. I want to buy a Maserati from you from Chicago. Thank you so much. It pains me that I still haven't been able to do business with everybody. There's somebody who actually, and I'll be getting a hold of you, so don't worry, somebody who ordered a Julia from me that's supposed to be here within a few weeks. And they ordered it back in January. And I was supposed to deliver it to them. Obviously, they'll still get the car, but it will be delivered by someone else. So thank you so much for the people who have done business with me, to the people who have tried and it didn't work out, no hard feelings. I know that's how some things work. There's no animosity at all. For the people who were pain in the asses, you were a pain in the ass. No love lost there. I'm just going to move on. You guys can figure out what you want to do from there. But yeah, I wish I could have, done business with everybody. So stinks. Keep up the good work. Sales sucks, bro. Yep, it does. Yeah. Oh yeah. You were my main. Oh my gosh, the comments. Michael Williams, you were my main sales guy. I know, and I was your inside voice on everything too. So did Michael Levante. We were looking forward to getting him into something else pretty soon too. So sorry, Michael. You can always text me though. Still, you send me links and stuff like that, and articles on the cars. I appreciate everybody who sends me information because I put it on the channel when I can. So thank you so much. I agree about you with sales. They're very pushy and shady. I have a little bit more integrity. This is not a dig at anybody who does do it. I just can't. I'm not good at putting on a front, man. Like I said, I'm very transparent. Like if I'm lying in front of you, you're gonna see me like laughing, or like you'll see it in my face. So I can't lie. I can't bend the truth when it comes to that kind of stuff. I can't, and maybe the biggest thing is because that job wasn't what fed my family. So I didn't have to do whatever it took to get that sale. I understand that some people there that are on full commission need to sell that car, or they're not eating, so like I get it. And, I wouldn't make that my main job if I couldn't myself do that. But since they can do that, since they're good at that, since they're just good at making something happen, whether it's them being honest about it, whether it's a little bit of deceit in it, they're good at that. And I'm not. Some people are very honest people, and they can just sell salt to a slug. They can sell water to a lake. That's something they can do. I'm not good at that, but I'm not throwing shade at anybody who does sales at all. I'm just not for me. Hello from China. What up? Hey, Wilford, are you gay? No, I'm not. My fiance is in the other room. My mom was going to buy a new Mitsubishi SUV, and my mom was treated very bad. The salesman lied, and we walked out and didn't buy it. And, it's a lot behind that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to expose anything because I've only been working for a year, so I don't know all the ins and outs, but it's just, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's really tough. And I think that's part of the reason why I struggled. They're a very high enterprise, at least 350 per day. I was going to do it in Dallas a few years ago. Oh, renting a Ghibli? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I contacted Enterprise. They wanted 270 a day. And the closest one is in Manhattan, and I'm close to Philly. Okay. So, and I'm wondering if like your insurance, how the insurance works on that too. The guy on Turo is 8 miles. Okay. So yeah, let me know how the Turo rental goes. Cause yeah, I'm curious on what they got out there. 350 a day. Ooh, excuse me. When I went to Vegas, I rented a Lamborghini. What did we get? Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. I think it was like 5 something. I don't know, man. Like 350. It would definitely have to be in the 5 range for me. To rent something like that. I don't know. It's a little high. I would go for maybe the 270, but if I can rent a Lamborghini for $500, I'll take the Lamborghini. I think one good thing with retiring is that people could try out the infotainment. Oh, renting. Ooh, I cannot read, guys. You see me squint. I should probably have my glasses on. Renting is that people could try the infotainment system with CarPlay, Android Auto, see that is not as bad as many reviewers say it is. That is a good thing about renting, that people can really test out the product for themselves instead of listening to all the bull that everybody puts online, slandering the vehicles when they really haven't spent time with them. One thing about my experiences is I've had Ghiblis for the past 4 years, and I've had 2 different models, and then I've worked with the dealership and seen everything there is. Like, I could give you an honest opinion on everything and tell you the ins and outs. But a lot of people just put stuff out there, maybe because it's popular, for clicks, or they get the wrong impression by what they have in front of them. It is what it is. Let's see. From my friend's house, 2 Ghibli. Oh, 15 and an 18. That's a completely different car. 15 and an 18 Ghibli. They changed so much. I just came onto your video while you're leaving. I did explain, if you guys are just now joining in, I'll have this video posted in just a moment because I'll probably need to get off pretty soon here. Yeah, I'm going. I tried to say a half hour. I knew it was going to be a half hour, but I'll have this video posted on my channel, so you'll be able to skip around and see, my explanation of everything. But in layman's terms, or quick short terms, wasn't really good at sales. Going back to what I'm actually good at, and that's my websites and making my YouTube channel grow. So going back to that, I have to sell a certain amount of cars per certain amount of time. With selling only Maserati and Alfa, we don't sell a lot, so I would have to sell other brands that are dealerships that are partnering dealerships next to us. I didn't necessarily want to do that. I wanted to sell Maserati Alfa. That was while I was there. So it either would have been I would have had to leave, or I would have just walked away because I didn't want to sell other stuff and meet quotas and stuff like that. So I decided to bounce. Let's see. Your honesty is your biggest trait and sets you apart. Always follow you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. A lot of people don't like it, that I'm honest. They take it as slander. They take it as malicious. They take it as a smear campaign. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just like telling it as my experience and how I feel. I feel like we live in a generation where that's pretty easy to do, and everybody should do that. Sales is a hard job to do. Then you are selling a product that is very niche product. Yes, exactly. It's hard to sell, 10 Maseratis a month. Let me tell you guys, from where I'm at, from in Daytona, it's hard to do that. My mom and I love the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Awesome. It's great. I'm glad you guys got it. What spec did you get, by the way? Are high mileage used QVs bad ideas? Lots of problems you've seen in the dealership. Okay. Since this is my last day, I guess I'll say this. And to the 55 people who decide to stick around, I guess you get a treat here. And then the other people will have to search for this. We've had 2 QVs with blown engines that needed new engines. One at a very high mileage, one at a very low mileage. And the engine in warranty is close to $40,000. If you get that engine out of warranty, it's closer to $50,000. So we just got a new engine installed and it was up and running yesterday. But we've had 2 QVs where the engines got blown. Reasons why? I've heard things here and there. I'm not eligible to say, so I don't want to act like I know what I'm talking about. I can just tell you what's going on. A couple of them have had blown engines. Those are very expensive engines. Pretty much California T Ferrari engines. So, I mean, obviously you see why they're expensive, but they're covered under warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles. The one that isn't covered under warranty, that engine blew. We won't get any more into that, but you asked the question, I'm just answering it. So that's part of my honesty trait, which is probably negative to most people because they don't like to hear that honesty. She's planning on buying Alfa Romeo Stelvio soon. So definitely get into the Alfa Stelvio. The 19s are where it's at because it has a Google Android, Apple CarPlay ready, rear heated seats you can get right off the bat, different color options, the Netto package. You like the 19s. But if you get a good deal on 18, hey, check it out. Let's see. Good luck. Love your enthusiasm. Thank you so much. They said the channel's only going to get crazier. I'm going to be doing a lot more because I got time to do it. That's the biggest thing. Time was against me. Hello from Paris, France. I appreciate your videos. Good luck and keep us informed. Will do. Hey, Ron, what's up, buddy? What's going on? 6-cylinder. Jeep Life. Oh, I want to get a hold of the Gladiator. We have Jeep Beach here. You know, Jeeps are big here in Daytona. I want to get a hold of the Gladiator. So you might want to stay tuned for that video when I get a hold of that. So sorry to hear the Alfa isn't doing well. I have a Stelvio and I love it. Alfa may be doing well a lot of other places. And, you know, we have our great months and stuff too. Me, myself, I'm not doing personally well with selling Alfas, and we're not selling as much as I know we could. We just need the traffic. That's the biggest thing. Once people get in there and they love the cars, like I said, they speak for themselves. It's not necessarily that Alfa itself isn't doing well. It's just we need more bodies. That's it. My phone is blowing up. Are you guys, some of you guys got my number. Are you hitting? Yep. Okay. One of you that got my number, you're hitting me up. So I see your text. Let's see. I'm going to try to scroll down this really quick. I actually have to go to my last shift pretty soon here. So I'm going to try to scroll down and finish these comments real quick. And then what I'll do is, like I said, I'll post this on the channel so you guys can see. If you guys could hit this video with a thumbs up, really help appreciate you, you know, showing some love to the channel. Appreciate that so much. Let's see. All right, let me go back up. Congratulations on what's best for you. Thank you. Some people take that and they take it as like an insult that I decide to do something else different or what matters to me the most. And like, this is what you should be doing. This is what you should be buying, but they don't really care about what's best for you and your longevity and your future. So thank you so much, because that kind of stuff is rare. You know, people on the internet, they have their opinions. Prayers for you from Zach. Okay, what's up, Zach? Morning, Ron. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much. Going to miss. Looking forward to your fresh daily Maserati Alfa Romeo videos. I'll still be doing the videos for sure. I still got a lot that I filmed. Still got a lot that I'll be doing. Alfa is too expensive. They should re-enter the market like Kia did for a while. They're just too pricey for people to jump over what they are used to driving. And, you know, it's subjective. You know, Alphas start at $39,000, which I don't feel like that's a bad price for what it is. You know, I mean, I couldn't imagine Alpha sell at $20,000 range. Maybe low 30s, okay, but I still feel like it's a good bargain for what you get from a car that's overseas in Europe. I mean, it was a lot of history. I mean, I don't know, but you guys answer that one. And like I said, there's no wrong answer there. that's just all opinion, you know. So whatever you guys think too, but that's kind of what I feel. Greetings from Croatia. Awesome. That's what's up. Enjoy your shows. Hope you will continue. I will continue even more. I got time to do even more now, so I'll be splitting the time between YouTube and my business. Big ups. You're moved from Colorado. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You left? Yes, I did. Question mark? Yes, you will find out when I post this video. Why can't I find an honest salesperson like you here? Because honesty doesn't really mean success when it comes to sales. So, you know, so people will probably dance around that. Maserati on Turo is 144 a day. That's a good price. 144 a day to 144 a day to rent a Maserati giveaway. Good price. Go with that. Hi, what are you doing? I explained leaving the dealership. Looking forward to the incoming uploads, and I wish you the best of luck. Make sure your family's taken care of. First, always, Miggy. Appreciate you always showing love. Always, Miggy's always in my social media and stuff too. You guys check the links down below. You can find my social. I'm always posting like memes and like stuff I'm doing on my Snapchat stories, Instagram stories. So you'll see a lot more of that now as well. It won't be just Maserati Alfa Romeo content. Getting a little bit broader, branching out. Let's see. I subscribe to your fiance's channel, Fit Mermaid, too. That's what's up. I'm into fitness as well. Good luck to you as well. I'm glad you subscribed to her channel because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with her. So we'll be doing more videos together, and I'll be getting her stuff boosted up as well. So you'll see more content from her pretty soon. You don't need heated seats here. It's too hot already. You really don't. We've only had one with heated seats here. And it sold quick. It was a 19 Stelvio. Sold quick. It was a Lusso. Not sure why people want them, but you know, here in Florida, it's not really much needed unless it's like a massage kind of comfort thing. Do you think Ferrari should buy Maserati? Yes, easy. Man, good for you. I despise cars dealerships, man. I was in the market for an Alfa and actually contacted you. I'm from California. I went to Alfa and Tesla. I'll definitely do more car videos. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't get everything to work out. It's tough in this market. People who want to buy these cars want something specific, and that's fine. You can get that kind of stuff. I didn't always have it. I couldn't always get it. I couldn't always get down to the price, which is another crappy thing, is telling people, no, we can't do that. This is how much it's going to cost. I can't say yes all the time. You know, it's not always that easy, which is also a major bummer as well. So sorry, guys. I've tried. I really have. Selling Maseratis must be like selling sand in the desert, pretty much. I'm still sub. Thank you. Keep subbing. Keep watching the channel. We've got some good stuff coming. Giulietta review. If we had one in the States, I would definitely do a Giulietta review. Alfa Romeo is worth the price. Definitely. Just join while you're leaving. Richard, I'm going to be posting this in a minute here. So you'll be able to see the channel and see the video and see exactly why I'm leaving. Agreed on your honesty, not mixing with sales. Yeah, it just doesn't. You know, I can't be both. So I can't be honest and super straightforward. And somebody asks me, okay, what's the maintenance like? Okay, what's the reliability like? Okay, what's that? And then I have to be like, oh, well, it's good. Yeah, you know, maintenance isn't that much. Or, you know, you're not going to pay that much. Or, you know, you won't have any problems with this car and it's going to be super cool. And, you know, we haven't had any problems. All of our cars have been super immaculate. And then I put out a video, oh, my Maserati is falling apart. And then they go online and check it, and they're like, this dude just, I know Geminis, I'm a Gemini, we're two-faced, or, you know, have separate personalities, split personalities, but, you know, so, you know, it was just very, you know, it doesn't mix. You know, I definitely would have been a hypocrite. So sticking to my guns there. Any important problems with Alfa Romeo Stelvio? Not that I've seen so far. Like same with most Alfas, is just software stuff, software reflash, recalls. Those 2017 lease returns are going to be flooding soon as costs down. Yes, 2017s are coming in. A lot of people who leased a Maserati in 2017, 2019 now, 2 years, they're going to be coming in pretty soon. 2017 is probably where you should go in the used market, just because they're a little bit more refined, better infotainment system, a little bit different layout. So those will be coming in the market soon. You'll probably be able to get a used one for a good price. The 2019 Mazis, from 2019 here on out, you will not see them taking 10,000, 20,000 dollars off unless that dealership is crazy, because Maserati says you can't anymore. What they're doing is they're making that resale value from 2019 and up big. They're protecting their customers now. So like they're not going to be dropping the price, because if they drop the prices, then the resale is going to tank. So it's like saying, you know, the 2019s and up, now you might see 5,000 off. I don't think you're going to see no 10,000. I don't think you see no 20,000 off. Maserati isn't doing that anymore. So they're trying to protect us as people who are trying to resell the car to make better value for the cars. Now, the other models, those have the resale values already. So they're already where they're at. But the 19s and up, you're going to see Maserati start climbing as far as their resale value from here on out. So keep that in mind. If you do get a used one, it better be a 2018, 2019 and below. I would say 2017 is the hot spot for sure. Here's to you and your girlfriend, fiance. Good luck on your future endeavors. I'll be here watching. Thank you so much. Libra, Gemini. Maserati is struggling brand in the U.S. Hard to compete with Mercedes, BMW. Yet Maserati is a Ferrari. Those in between brands, you should sell Mercs, solid brand. I didn't get into sales just because I wanted to do sales, though. I found a passion for having a couple of Maseratis that I was like, I want to be around this brand 24/7. And then Alfa, I want to be around this brand 24/7. I want to pass on my passion. It wasn't just about a paycheck or selling cars. It was, you know, so like if I would have went somewhere else, which maybe I could have, I don't know. If I went somewhere else, I wouldn't be as passionate. So then less passion, still shitty at sales. I would have done it even worse probably. BMW 650i or Maserati Ghibli, what do you prefer? Maserati Ghibli. BMW 650 is nice. Maserati, it still wins for me over a lot of cars. It's just me. Gemini, I love June 3rd on May 26th. You guys can give me a birthday present if you want. Know why you're struggling with Maserati, especially the Ghibli. Yeah. Don't let the dealership finance you. You better off go to the bank, get yourself pre-approved. And see, that's good stuff that you could, post in here for advice for people too. Here's food for thought. I don't know which would annoy me more. Getting sub $20,000 car, 85 versus 85. I'll let you guys read this. I'm gonna read it myself. Another car argument for like paying $100 for us. Exact same. Yeah. Okay. So he said it's like paying $100 plus for a porterhouse at a top steakhouse, and then you find out it's the exact same steak being served at TGIF Fridays for $25 T-bone steak. It's not from a different cow, but it's a different grade. Yeah, that's kind of like, the different price ranges for used Ghiblis and stuff like that. It's going to be a weird transition point. The Maserati dealer near me is offering $20K off of 2019 Ghibli on the lot. They're not supposed to. My GM went to a meeting with Maserati corporate. They're not supposed to be taking that much money off of those cars. So I'm not exactly sure what they're doing over there. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can further explain that, but they're not supposed to be doing that anymore. And that's from Maserati. So if they are doing that, maybe they're putting a lot of dealer cash into it on their side, and they might be losing money. I've seen dealerships lose money taking a bunch of money off of cars like that just to move the units. So who knows? But I'm going to get going. It's about an hour. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the live stream. This was going to be one that I was like, oh, I don't know how well this will be received. So don't think that I won't answer any more of your comments. I'm posting this video to the channel as soon as I hit end stream. Then you guys can comment from there, and then I'll answer your comments as I always do. I try to pride myself on at least replying once to you guys to every comment. So I'm not big enough yet to where I can't reply to every comment because I got so many coming in. So I'm going to stay replying to you guys as long as I can. So if you guys want to leave a comment on my video, definitely leave a comment there and I can answer more questions for you guys. But I want to be real and upfront and live stream for you guys, give it to you raw, so you guys can ask me questions. You guys want to think I'm lying about anything? Like I said, my superiors, everybody from the dealership likes to watch the channels. Not everybody, but people from the dealership likes to watch the channel and the videos. I'm sure they'll be watching this one. So it's all love, all straightforward. Just let you know what's going on. And then, just go from there. So I want to live stream it instead of making a video, making it seem too scripted and stuff. So I will be streamed more often, and I definitely will be making a lot more videos for you guys and going to different dealerships and stuff. So hopefully you guys will be enjoying the content coming up. Hopefully you won't get too tired of me, because I plan on just filling up your subscription box like crazy. So I'm going to try to hold on to that whole mindset and keep that going. But right now, I'm going to go enjoy my last shift at the dealership. I'm taking this off. I just put this on because it's on the thumbnail. It's going to be a great 84 degrees out. I'm going to grab my coffee. I'm going to be there from 11 p.m. to or 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if anybody in town wants to stop by, you guys aren't busy, you're going to stop by and say what's up while I'm still there, come see me. I'm going to go enjoy my last shift. Maybe I'll sell something, maybe not. And then, yeah, just live it up, say bye to everybody. And yeah, we're one of the only Maserati Alfa Romeo dealerships open on Sundays because of the fact that our owner owns the Dodge store and the used car store. So it's all in one. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be there for now for the next 7 hours. So hopefully you guys, whoever in town can stop by and say what's up. And I'll say what's up, probably drive a couple cars and enjoy it. But like I said, I'll be in and out, back and forth. Much love to everybody there who gave me a chance, everybody who I had something to learn from, people who took time and was patient with me when I was messing up things when I first started. My general manager has been great. My managers have been great. The owner of the dealership has been great to me, and he's been on my side for a lot of my videos. He's told Maserati to F off a lot of times. He's stuck up with me. So everything's all good with the dealership. Maserati North America, we have our love-hate relationship with each other, but everything's all good with us. And there's no forceful issues here. It's all we need to make the best moves for us and moving forward. So I decided to make my move. They're going to be doing their thing, but we're still going to collab. So everything was good. So yeah, I definitely want to see you guys up there. If you're going to be in town, say what's up. If not, you'll see me in the next RonsRides video. With that, you guys be blessed, drive safe. It's all love. We'll see you then. You guys take it easy. Peace.